go. We just finished beating Resident Evil. Now we're back here and seeing if there's a way we can solve this game, the base game. The last episode. Last episode, I was trying to see if I can get to the eye from the quantum moon, and I tried everything I could think of, like so it's not there, at least not from all the things that I've done. I can't think of anything over there. So we have to just look around, look at different planets, and just try to figure out what the purpose of the planet is for, and if it's not for anything, then we'll just keep moving. But we have to figure out how the machine works fully. Maybe from there we can do something with it, but we'll see. Okay, let's go. Here we are again. Okay. So we got this asteroid. Found a Nami shuttle almost completely encased in ice. The Nami landed on the interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. There were 3 Nami aboard the shuttle. One of them stayed behind to keep the shuttle warm, while the other 2 explored the interloper. Clary, the Nami who stayed behind, lost contact with the other 2 after they descended below the interloper's surface. I found the 2 missing members of the Nami shuttle crew near a large ruptured stone that looks like it exploded from the inside. What the hell? Turn this a little low. I think that exploded. I think that's the ghost things. What do you call that stuff? Maybe that stuff's the stuff that is all over certain planets. It burst, spread it all over the place. The Nami traced a strange energy reading to this spherical stone casing filled with some form of exotic matter. So What up? What up? So that came from. Where did this come from, though? Nami landed not long after the arrival of the solar system. Landed on the interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface there. Nami landed. Let's see. Oh. They determined that exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure. If the stones were to rupture, the exotic matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the solar system almost instantly. One of the Namis stayed behind to examine the alien matter, while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Namis. Okay, so but where? Let me go over there and see if do some investigations. See if I can find it. Where is it? Is that it? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Click it. How you doing? Jamal in the house? Yeah, we're playing Outer Wilds. Have you played this game before? Welcome back, soldier. Okay, this is but where? Okay, let me go grab. I got a suit. Yeah. Okay. Let's go over here. Good, we're all tucked in here. Nice and tucked in. Okay, let's look at her. So where's this going, and where did it? How do I zoom out? Left shift. Left shift. Control. Nope. Oh shit. Shit. No. No. Get in there. No, 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 no. Oh shit. That was close. Yeah, we're trying to like figure out the whole thing. That I already tried the quantum moon. I just can't. There's nothing there for me. So I gotta figure out if there's. Did I use the machine wrong or what? Does something have to be activated? So I gotta get in here. Okay. Like I said, thanks for being here. It's nice to have a place to relax and chill, especially as a bit of reprieved from hard times. Hey, no problem. Cheers. To a chill place with some chill people. Let's do it. Let's put a little more. Damn. It's hard to see. Okay. Oh, man. I'm trying to zoom this thing out. Close map, pan, WSD. What about like back? Shit, I don't even know. Can you even go back? It says zoom view, left, right control. Oh, right control. So, where the hell did that come from? You know? It had to have come from like this direction, right? Like this direction somewhere? That way? Do you have an interstellar pilot permit? I do, Cindy Cutie. I got the permit. It's right here. I didn't think you would actually check, but you know my credentials are there. I know how to fly. Check out my ship. Oh shit, I don't even know how to get out of here. Oh, there it goes. Okay, where we at? Okay. We're gonna get closer to the sun right now and like a little bit. How far can you go out? We got that radio. You know, that radio tower, that antenna is for that radio, right? So basically like the anomaly should be within this range for the eye, right? I would think so. Hold on. Hold on. I just thought about something. Let's get back inside because we're gonna have to like make sure it doesn't get sucked up by the sun. What up, Earth walking one? So I gotta. Okay, so I tried the quantum moon and the quantum moon. I tried figuring out if I can get to the ship and fly up there, but I was thinking maybe if I go to the South Pole, maybe I can get to, you know, but everybody's dead on the South Pole. Every time I go to a different planet, the South Pole of the quantum moon, there's a dead Nami. And then the Namis have been dead for such a while over there that they became quantum as well. So you could actually be quantum as a person. It's, I guess. I just can't think. You know, don't know what I'm missing. But I'm checking what's in here. I have to just double check all the planets just to see what are they. Are they useful for the machine or not? Because shit, I'm like confused. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Feel free to like throw out some ideas if you have some. I'm gonna get inside here and figure out what the whole purpose of this. Damn, this thing's like. Okay. Let's go. Hell yeah, I gotta watch out for the sun. Shit, that shit is deadly. Okay, so it opens up eventually. Maybe on the third attempt it opens up. But then right here. Oh, I don't even know if this ever stalls out, you know? Okay. This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay in the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. It did. I wonder how it decided to do that. It started ejecting liquids from the inside. Maybe from. It could be from going through the sun. You know, the sun probably. It probably went through the sun, and the first phase of the ice got melted. And since they were parked outside in the back side of it, all that ice kind of traveled and froze their ship. That's what probably happened. So this just happened recently. Make sure we don't. Make sure we get to the other side without like going too far, because they might take us. Straight skiing. Let's go. Alright. Let's get some oxygen. We're almost getting closer. Okay. Okay, we're still good. Was I get my And it's almost at the end of the moon cycle, the sun cycle, it seems, like this third loop. Here he goes, it's gonna start thawing. It'd be funny if this thing went into the, into that loop, into that void. Just disappears right in there. Whoop. Just tears all those fish up. You just started playing the DLC and figured a little bit out, but no idea what to do next. Oh, you're stuck on the DLC. Yeah, I haven't started the DLC, but I guess I started the very first part of it, which is finding the shack. Outside of that, I don't even know. They have that picture that in the shack, but shoot, I don't even know. Clueless, but that's cool that you got through to the DLC. I already messed up. I got already 2 different endings in this game, but they're not the main ending. Here we go. It goes through Giant's Deep. Oh, yep. Should make sure I stay on this. Don't want the sun to tear me up. Yeah, me too. Yeah, they got me so many times. I was like, what do I do? Scared the shit out of me so many times too. You missed 2 different endings? Well, they're not really much of an ending, but both both times seem to be maybe the similar ending, which means I just broke time and space. So basically, at the very end of the sun cycle, I went into the warp. I'll show you later, and for some reason I just, I died. How did I die there? What? Am I supposed to go inside of it right away? Okay, we're gonna have to fast sleep. What the hell? That's crazy. Shoot, it's gonna take a little minute. I'll be right back. Can you believe that? Dang. So, I think 18 minutes is when it goes to a certain point. So we're gonna go to maybe 15 minutes. And then we'll see what's up. I said watch out for it because you have a habit of running into it. Somehow I do, I know. It's like, what? That right there was like, I was not even flying. Did it just go inside the sun, the second cycle? That was weird. Yeah, when you broke time and space. Oh, let's see what 14 minutes does. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. We're over here, so it should be... somewhere. Oh, there it goes. I was holding the pedal. Shit, but I was on the asteroid or comet. Okay, let's go. We're gonna have to just sack our... We're gonna have to sack our ship. Alright, go in there. We're gonna wait for it to melt. And we're gonna... Tell us what you know so far. I think I did everything that I could in the... What the hell? What? Ah! What pulled me? Oh shit. I can't even have enough boost. Let me see if I can. Shit. Come on. Shit. Please don't go to the sun. Come on, am I going towards it? I hope so. No! No! How did it just... It just sucked me up. Oh, GG. Okay, we'll leave that place. We'll leave that place alone. That place ain't doing very much, and I can't technically tell where that came from. Cause I think. That right there, that's the shack. So this place is supposed to be, I guess, where... What the hell is... Sit here. What the hell is this? Is that the... Like an old model? It's probably an old model, right? The damn sun. Okay, and then this place right here. Ooh! I gotta be careful. These things are going so fast that it'll just fly away from me. What's this? Come on. old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from this impact site matches the composition of the ice in the outskirts of Dark Brumble. I'd posit the Addle Rock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Brumble lies now. So I guess some type of planet collided. There was a planet there and it collided, and now we got Dark Brumble. The Adarok was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where the Dark Brumble. So I guess Dark Brumbles just took its place. Where did that planet go? Maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Brumble destroyed on the other astral bodies in the solar system. So there was a planet where Brumble technically is now, and there's remnants on the other planets. What planet was there before? And then this is the same ice. I guess this is maybe the planet or the moon. No, because this is Dark Brumble, right? That melting ice that was a asteroid, and I think maybe that is the same piece as this part. Maybe the piece of moon that we see here are part of the fragments that got, so you know what I mean? Maybe some of these moons, or the moon that at least in our side, the one with the ship, yeah, that was an asteroid. And we can go back over there in a little bit, but there was really nothing in regard to like technology outside of the ship part. Still not picking up Rebec's Bango and Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Listen to church play while today, unrelated, someone should tell Palfrey that goes in. Their flirting is not subtle and an aerial perspective. It's back again today. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Felspar's harmonica. But Felspar disappeared in space ages ago. Can't be them. Felspar's harmonica. I still hear it's creeping. Maybe my signal scope is broken. I better talk to Nisus. Can we see the ship log? Sure. In a second. Oh, we can look at it. So this is some settlement over here. was close. Look. Okay, so here we have this, right? And so maybe this is well, I don't know if this is a, this can't be like the planet, right? It can't be just, maybe, I don't know, maybe it is the planet. Because it's got a lot of sophistication, so I mean, why would it be a small moon? But that's the sun. See? You can hear the sound. And nothing happens here. They designed it, but I could only assume that it's in this area of like horizontal plane. Very windy. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than the eye signal locator is. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. It could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. So, let me write that down, because I'm gonna get a piece of paper to take some notes. So. Okay, so the southern glacier of Brittle Hollow. Construct a new building to house this proposed locator. I imagine our young friend Custome would enjoy the immensely. He's always had a great interest in the eye, especially for child born, so long after the crash. I would begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then. And those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there. What? So wait, what? We built a quantum moon locator, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Okay, this is where they say that. Okay, so Amber Twin. Amber Twin quantum moon. Locator. So the okay. So we got the eye and the no, still stuck. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and I can hear and follow the signal from the suns, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points just one direction. I almost likely calibrated the locator incorrectly, and I will make adjustments to try again. So, it saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe the locator cannot detect the eye signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. And it stopped calling out to the signal. So for some reason, I guess this called out for a little bit, and then all of a sudden it didn't. Why does the center looks like a ball? We won't give up so easily. Okay, now. So this place used to, I guess, locate the eye, but not anymore. And the next place to the quantum moon, the locator of the eye is Brittle Hollow. So we have to go now. We have to go to Brittle Hollow. But we'll check the logs right now. I believe I did everything. I just don't know. You know? E? What? How do you do it? C? My scout into the seed that crashed on Timber Hollow. It ended up in much bigger space filled with fog. Yeah. So now I'm finished building the final model of the orbital probe cannon and sent it into the orbit around Giant's Deep. Used an Nami projection pool and saw the interior of a space station in the orbit around Giant's Deep. Yeah. And this is the probe tracking, right? It said the orbital probe cannon has launched millions of probes. And it says 9,318.05. Its probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye for the universe. But it's like, how do you, what? Like this, do I have to find it? Says the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory, transmits the data to the Ash Twin project. Found Nami coordinates marking the location of the universe. Shit, I still can't find. It might be. Model is badly damaged, but its projection pool is still intact. Let's see, to launch the probe. So this place is just to launch the probe. And we got the Southern Observatory. This is probably Brittle Hollow. There's more to explore here, so we shall explore more here. I guess we're missing something here. And it says Anami decided to stop searching for the eye signal and instead looking for it visually by sending out a deep space probe. There were concerns that the probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. Yeah, but then they sent so many of them. Okay, we're gonna go over there, I guess. Let's see. That's my logs right there. I think I pretty much did everything, if I'm not mistaken, or almost everything. Almost. I don't know if there's any connection here, but huge cylinder structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. Call a Nami shuttle from the quantum moon. Oh, I recalled a Nami shuttle from the quantum moon. Oh, is that what happens? You can bring that ship back, but then if you're at the quantum moon, it's not gonna be there. But they didn't really have a purpose, anyways, to be over there. I kind of found everything, but I know nothing still. So it's like, you know, as much as I did, I'm clueless. Still clueless. So what do you think? This is a piece of the planet? It's a small little planet for it to be. Now, what's up with this? The ice, you know? But it could be the planet, you know? It could be the planet that once was. Let's keep looking. So we're gonna go to Mount Ash Twin. No problem. I'm just going planet per planet and just trying to take some better notes. Yeah, that's why I'm writing all this stuff down. Too much information overload, because I'm like, last episode I was just checking the quantum moon and I was in there just seeing what I could do, what I can't do. Log is enough for me. Well, I mean it could, but I read the logs and it wasn't enough, because after reading the logs I still don't get it. So we'll just keep it like that. It's, you know, it is what it is. I just don't get it. So the quantum moon technically is at the eye right now, but I don't see And the eye would have to be over here somewhere. Well, I don't even know. See, I don't even know if I have to go to the eye by force. Museum shard, cave shard. What? See? Right there, right? You would think that you would see where it says quantum moon. And why does it keep... Oh shit. See, like if let's say this one, right? I can go Y. Let's follow it. Let's try to find. There it goes, right here. Let's see. See how this works. Quantum locator. Let's see how this works. There goes a quantum moon. Oh, shit traveled. Okay. I'm trying to see where's the moon when we use this. This one's right here. Shit, I don't know. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, huh? Shit. Trying to see. Where is it at? Oh shit. No. That must be it. Oh. It's over there. Straight above us. The hell? There it is right there. What, the sun? Oh man. Quantum moon, oh, it's on this planet now. It says if you look away, it disappears, right? Oh shit. So it should be over in this area. But then... Oh shit. Ooh! Okay, where is it? What the hell is that? Oh shit. I don't know where to go here. I must rage. Okay. What happens if I go into the loop like, several over and over again? Oh show you right now, soldier. The ending that we got. I'm still. I'm assuming the machine has to be on, but then how do you turn it on? See right here. Been up here. Oh. But I don't really know what to turn on here. Like, it looks like it's already on. Ember Twin Core. I don't even know if you could even get inside this core. I know you can go into the other core, right? But I don't even know if it's even a core. It might just be the sand. So this thing shoots out energy. Do you? I don't try to put you in dark path. Yeah, it's the very end, soldier. It's like the last part. You have to figure out everything that you, I guess, learned has to be applied. Quantum moon. To get to the eye, or the reflection of the eye, I had to be in a certain spot to activate it. A certain location. And I was able to get to a location. Time. I don't know. How do you break? I don't know. We're gonna find out right now. We have to experiment. But I'm gonna go inside the core. So the eye, to get to the universe, the eye of the universe, which is, I guess, where we're trying to go to, if we could even go to. I don't know. I don't know how to get there, but I guess. See, that's the thing. I don't know. I'm lost because I don't even know if you could get there. I don't even know if it's possible to get there. I don't know if it's just a pipe dream. Because I don't know if the quantum moon is the closest thing you could do to get there. So that's where it's hard to think of what to do, because I don't even know what, if you're even, it's like you're looking for the eye. Everybody's looking for the eye, so now you're looking for the eye. But then what if you can't even go to the eye? So the whole game that you've been playing, you've been spending so much time just trying to get somewhere you can't. Theory crafting the logs. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to. I read the logs though. I read the logs and they don't make sense to me right now. Okay, now let's go see if we can find. We need the building. One of the buildings. That's what the theory crafting is for. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to theory craft by looking at everything again. Let's see. So I'm trying to think right now. I'm like, what do you have to do? Oh shit, that's the place. Let's see. Oh shit. We're late. Wait, no, that's not the right one. We don't have to go there. Whoops. Almost went. No, we have to go to the other one. I'm over here trying to go to the wrong one. Oh shit! I forgot my helmet. Oh no. Yeah, cheers. Cheers, soldier. I don't know. I mean, to me, it doesn't just tell me what to do. Cheers. Oh wait, you know what? Let's sleep a little bit so we can get inside that. Oh my goodness. Ain't that some shit? We just got choked out. How many times did that happen to you guys? Oh no. So we went to the quantum moon. That was a mystery. We got to the Nami. That was cool. But I couldn't get into the eye. But for some reason, the eye seems to have like this like vortex or some type of vortex, you know? I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know. I can only imagine how it'll look. I know. It's just one of those games that's just gonna take a while. Okay. Took me forever to figure out the sand even moved. Shoot, I probably, I died so many times in the beginning. I died so many times so early that I didn't even know the sun even blew up. I didn't know the sun blew up. I didn't know the sand goes down for a while. I didn't know the ice melts. Shoot, I kept dying before even knowing most of that stuff for a while. The final boss right here. Freaking the sun. Should see, I got, I got to the sun station the hard way. I went to the sun station through by the sun. I had to burn a couple times, but we were able to figure out how to get there, and then I found out how to get there the right way. Oh, I know. Imagine. Like, that's it. That's the end of the game. Oh man, I could only, how many people actually beat this game? And when I say beat it, I wish to, without cheating, because this game is a frustrating game. It's not. It's like, damn it. Cause I'm like over here clueless and it's complicated, and I'm like, people are like, oh, I beat it in what is it, 10 hours or something, some low number hours. So I was like, damn. Okay, let's go. We gotta go real quick. Let's get our suit. Oh shit. Took me a while to figure this one out. I put this little thing right here, and when it gets sucked up, I go in. Yeah, it's a tough. Yeah, this one's been. See, I got up to here, and then I even went into the portal, which we're gonna do right now, because the next thing I could think of doing is just do this 3 times to see if anything happens. Do it 4 times, 5 times. I don't even break the code, because it says that 22 minutes you can. Okay, so it says 22 minutes you'll be able to get here before you go in to the portal. And I did that, and then I found my homie, my mini-me. Which means that it works. It means that it's on in my head. If that worked, that means the power's on. If the power's on, that means you can go 22 minutes ahead. So I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Maybe turn it off and then go back in and see if it does something when I, turn it off and go back in. If I turn it off, how do I turn it off? I can turn off. Maybe I can turn the power. I don't even know if that power is even for the antenna. I'd have to turn off the power and see if the antennas are lighting up or not, to see if that's another option. Maybe the antennas have to be turned off so that it doesn't give you the power. So when you go inside, the 22 minutes is no longer activated. I don't know. Je ne sais pas. Yeah, I figured out most of the stuff by sheer luck of just wandering around trying to stuff. Yeah, I think that's the beauty of this game. But the other thing is just that it has to take a long time. Cause yeah. So have you guys played Riven? Riven is another one like this, but it's not as adventurous and crazy like this one. It's more subtle and relaxing. But Riven is the same way. You have to like really dig inside that game to eventually start getting it. You know? I just don't know why everything, I just don't know why all this looks like stars. Why do they make it look like stars? Yeah, Riven? This is the warp core. Although this warp core right here, it looks like there's a beginning and an end, and it's like right next to each other. So it's like, I don't get this warp core. Like, where does it take you? Why does it take you where it takes you? If it's right here, if there's like the white and then the black, there's the white usually is where you return, and the black is where you go through it. You know? So that's the part that I also have questions. I'm like, if I'm here, right, and I and I go in here, why do I end up where I end up? Oh. There it goes. Shit. Should be soon, right? Every time I think it's gonna blow up, it's just the sun being close to us. There it is, maybe. Yep, there it goes. Look at this. See? Boom. You know what, let's wait a little bit. Okay, so we have to go back. I'm thinking, what if we go back twice? But then the sun blows up at the same time as 22 minutes, so it's almost like a complete loop, right? If we go in there, I wonder if you could turn it off. If you turn it off, you're not 22 minutes, right? Alright, I gotta try that too. Takes that. But why would I be here? Why would I wake up? I just went into the teleport, right? That's the part I don't get. I get into the warp, and when I get in the warp, usually you get teleported somewhere, right? You go, oh shoot, here I go. But in this case, you just wake up again. Like what? Usually that happens when you're dead. Well, technically when you die, right? But did I die? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if, what I gotta do. Oh, the sand was taken. Go, no. No. Shit. They're right close to the sun. Let me in. No. I waited too long. Shit. I guess 14 minutes was way too long. I destroyed the fabric of space because I died in between a loop or something, I guess. If I die in a loop, space and time breaks, maybe. What up, Psychons? Till 8:26 p.m. on Friday. It's already Friday night for you? Damn. What time is it for me? It's 1:26 in the morning. Thursday. It's 1:26 in the morning. Friday. Shit. Oh wait. Let's go back. Let's try 10 minutes. 10 minutes should be plenty. Yeah, it's a little late for me. We're playing Resident Evil. We played StarCraft for a good while. And then after StarCraft, we beat the boss for Resident Evil 8. And then we came over here to see if we could break any kind of like... any kind of breakthrough, you know? Any kind of extra knowledge that I can get from this game. Because I'm like just trying random stuff. Resident Evil? Yeah, we're going to be playing Resident Evil 9 next. Or I could play 4 and then 9. It really, you know, really depends. He died all the time and respawned with a gas of 0426 on the East Coast. What? That's right, with the gasp. Oh shit. Like, damn. Hard to breathe, just, you know, every time I start this game. And look, the shield is on, right? Which means that it's actually on. It's active. I tried turning it off, but I don't think you could turn it off through the core. I believe that the energy is coming from the other planet, you know? But that's the other question. I'm not sure. I don't know if those are solar panels, and those solar panels are just charging the core, But if that's the case, how do you turn it off? Okay, let's do this again. I know I could turn it off by taking the warp out, right? What the hell? What the hell? They keep going down. Let's see. Oh, I have to, oh shit. Oh shit. Hold up. Hold up. Hold. Shit. Come on, you little. Oh, shit. The worst. Oh, hell to the no. There, let's get it. Let's go to the side. Oh shit. Oh shit. I swear the momentum is so. Oh my goodness. Can't. It's like a magnet. What in the shit? I got no. I used it all. I can't even. What the hell? Oh damn. Come on. I'm screwed. It's like literally keeping me from. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay, it does turn everything on. Yeah, I know. But I wanted to see if it turns off the machine. Cause I don't, shit. I gotta experiment. Need additional pylons. Come on. Cheers. So I go here. I know that it's on because I come back 22 minutes later, right? The sun explodes 22 minutes later, so I can't get back in until it dies again, which means that it's, the same time over and over. I can't get there earlier. I can get there later, but how would I teleport? And where does it even go? Do I need to put directions or something? This one? Have you played this one? Yeah, I know. Well, the whole thing messes up. Like, if I take it out, it messes up the time loop. But if I take it out, then it's game over. I think I actually die. But that's supposedly that's not the end of the game. That's not the real main base end game. So I'm like, okay, so well shit. So if you take it out, you die. That's an ending, but it's not the main ending. But if you don't take it out, but then you go back and you die from there, it's a time loop. And all I'm trying to do is get to the eye. Where there's clues. Yeah, you could try reading them. I don't know. I looked at them. I read them already, and I just didn't get it. I didn't understand it. I don't know. I read it. How many times people would say read the logs, and I read the logs, and I'm like, okay, so now what? It's like we read them. It's not like it says do this next. It doesn't. So you have to kind of. Just I don't know. Getting lost. still does it. He still goes. Okay. We'll go over to the sand, and then we'll go read the logs until the sand is down, and then from there we'll see if we found anything useful. But I've read those logs, and it doesn't really tell you very much. Every time I read some things, it's like it misleads me. It's like, oh, here's the tracker to the eye. Oh, we can't even find the eye. Oh, the eye is like here, but it's not here. It's like, what? And the tracker works, but it doesn't work. And it, it's like, well, does it? Doesn't it? Because I need to know so I can start experimenting. And I need to know, it's like, this game has thrown me through all kinds of loops that I'm like, sometimes not even sure what is reality. I'm like, are we looking for the eye? Oh, man. Okay, so let's go here. Look at all this. Like, I'm assuming the quantum moon has no information because we already dug deep into the quantum moon. So I'm assuming purple's out of the question, and it has to be just like green. But I don't know. I read that has to do with the eye, the destination. But on that part, I have no clue. They sent the probe. They found this, and I can't seem to find any use for it. It says I have they have the directions to the eye. I'm like, okay, well, let's go. And there's nowhere I can go. I ain't got nowhere to put the destinations or even input it. So I'm like, so they got this eye signal locator that just don't work. Well, I found out it's off. So when I turned it off, when I took it, it turned it off because, the lights went down. The lights went out. When I put it back on, the lights went up. So I know it's on, but yeah, I don't know. This says the Nami device created to pinpoint the source of the distant signals. The Namis were disappointed by their failures to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. Yep, so that, Yep, the South Pole. Set up the camp at the bottom of Crossroads. Only by their terror of the black hole. I don't know. That's hollow. It says there's more to explore here, which I'm not sure what I'm supposed to explore. But there's definitely something here I could, dig into. Now we decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator. Right. And this one don't. But I have to go here to see if there's even more. Maybe. Giant steep rotate clockwise. Those are the cyclones. Let's see. Valspar hinted that the secret to reaching the core of Giant Steep lies at the end of the hollow vine. They crashed their ship into it to find Veldpar's ship. I want to go to the tail end and the anglerfish skeleton and look for a flickering light in the fog. hollowed out chamber inside Ashwin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into the protective casing at the center of the planet. Yeah, we learned that. And I unplugged it, so I know it turns off. Because at first I thought it was like Wi-Fi. I thought the other planet was giving Wi-Fi. Was it Hollow? I thought Brittle Hollow was giving Wi-Fi to the twin projects, like energy from there, and then they were getting it from the antennas because of one of the projections was showing some type of energy traveling from one place to another. So I thought that's what happened, but or maybe it still does. Maybe it does, but okay, this thing, yeah, you can turn it off. But if you turn it off, it's not gonna have juice, and if it doesn't have juice, I don't know. I still don't know how it powers. I still have to check that out because the power is only so we can do 22-minute, you know, we can get in 22 minutes ahead, right? There are 8 monoliths that Nami mask attached. 3 of the masks are active, receiving data from the probe tracking module. Giants Deep and Timber Hertz, respectively. Three of the masks. That part I don't get. The masks, I don't get that. How they're, you know, some of them are on and some of them are off. And it says Giants Deep, Timber Hertz. I don't know, maybe there's like a tracking module that I have to fix. The Ashwin project was designed to use the energy from the supernova triggered by the sun station to send probe data from the orbital probe. Send the probe data to the orbital probe. I don't get it. Okay, and then, see, I don't know. Not really sure what was. The central chamber inside Ashwin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the center chamber of Ashwin. Their tower design, the highest energy lab that reveals each warp receiver's location. Nami's plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval in Ashwin. Every memory record by the Nami statues is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit in Ashwin. Black Hole Forge is suspended below the Hanging City. I found a switch in the Meltwater District that raises and lowers the forge. Black Hole Forge District is the highest district in the Hanging City. Nami named Pope planned to create a new advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. Right, because that's where they got the. That's where they make their warp cores. I guess they use the actual black hole to somehow create those things. The diagram depicted a lining between the warp tower and its corresponding astral bodies. Warp towers align angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees of the astral bodies. I don't know. I didn't read anything that gives me any clues, or I definitely don't get the clues. Let's see. Oh shit. I don't know. None of that really told me anything that, you know. to that. Oh, it's not done yet. Yeah. Shit, I don't even know. But yeah, I read them. See, I mean, they don't really tell you very much. I mean, not. I don't know. I don't think they tell me enough to know what to do. Um, I know what's happening, in a sense. But I just, you know, I don't know what really does the ending. We gotta wait for the sand to settle, so we can go back to that spot. Where's it going? Oh, it's going that way. How many endings are there if you already missed two? I don't know. I think three. I think three endings, or maybe two of them are the same ending, or no, one of them I think you die. I think one you die. The other one you break time and space, and I guess the other one I don't know what you do. I really don't know what. I've been trying to find the eye. I'm trying to find the eye, but that eye is so mysterious that sometimes my logic don't even work. I'm familiar with the one where you died and woke up with the gas. Oh yeah, we're still in that loop. That's like a loop. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing. Keep looking, but warp tower line points not. It's warp. We read that part. I think we read all this stuff. Let's see. Now you built something called a sun station, but not everyone supported its construction. There's a way to safely travel to sun station from Ashwin. The sun station was designed to make the sun go supernova. The Nami fired the sun station, but it had no effect on the sun. They concluded the sun station could never cause the sun to go supernova. After the failure of the sun station, the Namis took a break to investigate a newly arrived comet. According to the Nami computer, our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. Okay. Tower of Ashwin's were modeled after the White Hole Station. Every Nami warp towers tuned to a specific astral body. To use the tower, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment. Yep. Let's see. Warp objects appeared to arrive at the receivers on Brittle Hollow slightly before they departed the White Hole Station. This negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule, roughly 1/100th of a second. The Namis were skeptical if their equipment could even measure time to such small degree. Yeah, I know it is all weird. It is weird that you know, it. That's why I say, why does it teleport you to Brittle Hollow? You know. Why is Brittle Hollow the location to the teleport? Your memory recorded. Pair with singular users. Each strange unit inside the Ash Twin project was equipped with a mask and statue's counterpart, which could then send stored memories back to the corresponding user. Statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded, or in an event that it failed. Decided must be where the Nami created statues like the one in our observatory. Found a Nami statue laying on the beach. It looked just like the one in our observatory. One of the islands in Giants Deep has a Nami statue on the beach, just like, let's see, Statue Island, as Gabero called it, is the one with the island connected by a natural rock arch. Yeah, strange current beneath. See, there's a White Hole Station on the other side of the Brittle Hollow. Black Hole. Several Nami returned to the station to investigate the equipment reading that appears to violate causality. Yeah, I was trying to go here. And didn't do jack shit. I was there forever, so I have to try that one too, and just do it until the end because I never get a. I think I was trying to wait there, and I was trying to do the moon. But yeah, that's one place that just wasn't active at all. Which I still don't even know. There's a White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's Black Hole. Or did it take me to the station? I'm not even sure if it took me here. Or if it didn't take me anywhere. I can't remember. Experiments of the high energy labs were based on extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Yep. Found a desolate Nami vessel deep within Dark Brumble. The vessel's warp core is long dead. Activated a 3-side pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. The Nami tried to call for help, but the vessel's ongoing message system broke. Let's see, vessels can still hear incoming messages from other Nami vessels. The remaining Nami clans are regrouping in response to the pending death of the universe. Found a recording of the original signal Nami encountered from the eye of the universe. Namis were worried that the signal might have disappeared. Yeah. So I read more and I still don't even know. Okay, let's go here. Okay. Let's go through the side just in case. They'll take my ship. One day, let's see. Familiar with the one where you. So yeah, I think maybe 3 endings. I'm assuming. What up, Big Daddy Bros? Stepman? Okay. Impact? I never heard of that one. You quit Discord? You done with it? Nothing. This one broke. And look at this guy. So this guy's me, and I'm like on my way to the 22-minute. Let's see. What happened? What have we done? Jumping into the black hole was a terrible idea. Yes, it was. I need to know what would happen. Okay, I'm calm. Whoa. What the heck happened to the group? If you're me, then I'm as confused as you are. Do you think we have the same memories? Do you think it's okay? There's 2 of us? Well, we're talking to each other and nothing's exploded yet. Yeah, it's a pretty novel experience. Gosling always says that means the date's going well. Maybe the universe doesn't mind 2 of us. Hopefully not. Besides, an extra version of us is definitely better than if we created an extra anglerfish or something. Yeah, right? Okay, thoughts exactly. So hey, what do you think what happens if you don't jump into a black hole again at the end of the loop? It's a good question. If I don't, then where did you come from? That's a good point. I mean, I feel as real as ever, so I don't think I'm a figment of your imagination or anything like that. That's just what a figment of my imagination would say. I'm no expert, but you're pretty real to me. At any rate, it's been a good talking to you. Incredibly strange, but good. Are you from the last loop? I think so. I started this current loop by popping out of a white hole inside Ash Twin Project. That's this one, right? I started at the campfire like usual. Makes sense to me, seeing how jumping into a black hole is definitely what created us, two of us. What do you think happens if you don't jump into a black hole? Something I've been wondering about. We're roughly uncharted territory at this point, unlike all the other time manipulations we've experienced. Truly, we are the feldspars of weird time stuff. Oh geez. Feldspar would just use a time loop to try increasingly outlandish stunts, wouldn't they? Might be a good thing they aren't aware of it. At any rate, it's been good talking to you. Incredibly strange, but good. See you around. Well, I already did that. I already didn't go in, and then I broke time and space. So that's one thing. I broke time and space. So I have to jump in. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed on Central Ash Twin. Let's see. I'm intrigued. Everywhere here working on the Ash Twin project. Excited to see it. How is besides herself with joy. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed. The central chamber is in Ash Twin. No, it isn't. It's everything, well, at the forge. The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Got him. My gratitude for the latest shipment. There should be at least we'll need for the what? There or should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure that there's no longer any physical entrance. Checking for the interior and the exterior for cracks. Exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, especially mine? My work here is completed. I'd be delighted to help. Be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better. The more eyes. They got like 3 eyes. The smallest flow or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. What? The smallest flaw or opening in this shell? wonder if the reason when you go into the into our main Earth is because of this material. This material was made from the planet, from our planet, right? So when we go in here, it I guess it resets the loop. But what happens then, you know? Well, it resets the loop, but then I go in again, and then, you know, we're back at the same loop. Forever loop. Familiar with the one where you died. Alright, now let's just wait. So I didn't really learn too much. I'm like, do I have to turn on all the masks? Maybe I have to turn on all the masks, which means that I don't know how even I turned on 2. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 masks. I'm assuming each one has to do with the planet. The only thing though is one of them's destroyed, which I can only assume if it made sense to anything, it's maybe the planet that got destroyed, that turned into Brumble. Where's those maybe I have to bring all of them. I don't know. Maybe I have to activate these by bringing these. I don't know what this. I've seen this one already. So that maybe these are the 3 that are on, which means I have to maybe turn on, you know, the other ones. I don't know, but I have Brittle Hollow, this one, Giant's Deep, this one. Maybe I don't know, maybe I have to get the other ones. And then that's what I'll try doing later, is grab one of these and find the other one and see if I can put it in that thing. How do you drop this? What? How do you drop it? Drop it. I don't even know how to drop this. What happened? We're just wait, I guess. We'll wait until damn sun. Man. So he's here. When I go back, I think we end the loop. But if I go back again, then he's there. So if I... So weird. Yeah, it is. It's a tough one. This one's definitely. But we're at the very end. The problem is like we're so close yet so far kind of situation. Well, you're breaking my head trying to solve this. 210. Okay, we got. What are you guys gonna be up to today? You guys gonna get your StarCraft on? Familiar with the one where you died? Man, there's a lot of waiting definitely in this game. I think this is it. I think. But, so, if I went in there, alright, if I went in there, he popped out, which is me.